I'm doing Dr. Joe Dispenza meditations every day. This is day 17 and 18, and today I have graduated to doing the generating abundance meditation. I want to answer this comment because I get this question a lot, but I'll talk a little bit about the generating abundance meditation first. So it's a little bit longer than his 15-minute ones. It's close to 30 minutes, but again, it's super doable. And I want to talk about this comment because in this meditation, Dr. Joe does talk about melting into space or like visualizing yourself as consciousness. So let's get into it. How do you visualize yourself as consciousness in Dr. Joe meditations? If you're familiar with him, you know that the core of his guidance is to become nothing in space. So when he says that, I literally envision myself in space. So what that means is I imagine myself in our galaxy. So if you want to close your eyes now and actually do this with me, let's do it together. Imagine yourself floating in space. So you're looking at Earth from above, and you have this clear image of space. So visualize your body in space. And if you can't imagine yourself as consciousness right now or like right away, that's totally fine. Just imagine you, your body as the person that you are. You're floating in space and you're seeing Earth and all the planets. And you're just floating among the stars. And I want you to feel what this feels like in your body. What is the sensation of space? What is the temperature like in space? I imagine it's slightly cool, slightly breezy. I imagine myself light as a feather. And then I imagine myself one with space. So imagine that your body is one with space. You are occupying the space that occupies space. So imagine becoming one with the galaxy, with the stars. Like your energy is dissolving into space. And you're aware of the space you're occupying in space. But you're also dissolving into space. And the way that this makes me feel is expansive. Like I feel this feeling in my heart, in my chest, in my stomach. Maybe you feel it somewhere else in your body. So pay attention to this sensation. And that's it. That's how I visualize myself as consciousness, as one with space during Dr. Joe's meditations. The point that Dr. Joe makes all the time when he's talking about sensing space is to move from a single focus to more of like a larger focus. So you're paying attention to everything, right? You're not just focusing on your body, but you're focusing on the space that your body is occupying in, if that makes sense. So you're actually moving from like tunnel vision and just like opening yourself up. So that's why I like to imagine myself melting into space, because it's like I focus on my body and my energy, and then I focus on dissolving into the expansiveness of the galaxy and space. I don't know if I'm doing it right, honestly. This is just the way that I understand it. But from like the podcast interviews and the books that I've read by him, that's how I understand sensing space. But if you guys understand it another way, please let me know, comment below, because, you know, sometimes we just interpret these things differently. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. I'll see you tomorrow and follow for more.